Hello, hello. Good afternoon. What is going on? Is the server lagging? Uh-oh. How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. Hello, Robert. Hello, Bell. Hello, Tilted Honey. Hello, Sandwiches. Hello, Little Pig. Hello, Sick Ties. Hello, TBNR. Tilted Honey, what's this badge? Bloom badge level 2. What is that? Earn this clip, or earn this badge for watching clip, VOD, or live stream 3 days a week. Cute. Cute. Yeah, Little Pig, oh, ads right now, my bad. Getting called out by a Squid Kid wasn't on my bingo card. Hello, Sick, welcome in, man. How you guys doing? Today's stream is just going to be a lot of mining. That's all I've been doing the last few days, is mining, so I do plan on keeping that up. Let me grab some of this. Forge. 10 hours being muted, then I'm free. Be a good kid, bro. Be a good kid. How's everyone doing, though? How have you guys been the last few days? I haven't streamed. I've literally just been mining Umber. Like, I've mined probably a few million Umber. I mean, I have almost a stack of refined, and in my stack, I have 20,000 enchanted Umber, which is another 2 stacks of refined. I might set the goal of getting 64, like a stack of each plate by the end of this skyblock here, but I'm not completely sure. That is a shit ton of mining. Honestly, I forgot how long these keys take to mine, but it's honestly disgusting. It's disgusting. Why no farming, bro? I mean, there's no farming dies in, and so the odds of me dropping a wild strawberry die is far too low compared to guaranteeing that I drop a skeleton key. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Actually, before we even start, I want to show you guys some clips. Let me see. I dropped another Littlefoot fluff. Hold on. Okay, look. So I was just mining. And they're like, someone's macroing. I was like, okay, fine, I'll have a look. Got called in for. Yeah, Little Pig, I did see that. I don't think getting Sunset is that bad if you just grind for it for a few hours, but yeah. Here, watch. Look. Apparently there's someone macroing diamonds. So let's have a little look at it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, oh, he's definitely a bot. He's definitely a bot. Alright, get out of the way, buddy. Let's see him. Okay, let's see. Can he get banned right now? Report, not tux. Oh my god! Is it real? Wait, he just came back. He just came. Honest to God, I just got here. I haven't seen enough to see if he's macroing. He's probably not. I don't know. I'll report him to be safe, I guess. But I always thought it was so funny when people do like the macro analysis videos or shorts or whatever. They're so. Wait, can you guys hear this? It's so troll, guys. Hold on. I just realized that that shit is going to the wrong audio track. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I thought I liked something, I didn't. I thought it said my full real life name. Okay, let me just make sure that it's going to the right track, though. That was close. Yeah, I don't have my computer says my real name. It just says Squid Kid. Which, I mean, I guess that is my full real life name, so I just doxed myself. Okay. Okay, so then I reported the guy after the clip ended, and then I was just standing in the lobby because I just don't go AFK too often, so I was like, okay, let me go to the lobby. Bam! That shit pops up. Your cheating report has been reviewed and a punishment was issued. So yeah, that guy actually got packed up, and that was literally... How much later was that? That was like 15 minutes later. The guy got fucking banned, bro. Doug, how you doing, man? I see you in Dwarven's Mine Lobby. Bro, I'm gonna be there all week. Someone's a Fed. Guys, I am a Fed. If you're hacking, I'm reporting your ass, and I'm probably gonna call the police on you, and you should probably spend the rest of your life in federal prison in solitary confinement. Doing bingo with 2 million ping W proxy. W. Yeah, I was actually liking it a bit too, but hopefully I could mine it in peace. Can't wait for this dude to pop in stream and say Squid I got false banned, and you believe that shit? No, that's what I'm saying. Average guy who gets false banned. He was level 300 too. I mean, here, let me go up in chat. We could see his PV. Guy got packed up. Joined 9 months ago. Skill average 40. Well, all of his shit's gone because he got packed up. TBR, go for it, man. Someone on TikTok said, "How are your potatoes, W?" Probably ratted pro. I mean, probably not. Probably not. If it was a ratted profile, they probably would have sold it. Oh, Doug, did you continue your rev grind while Aatrox was still in office? What XP are you up to now, sir? I have keys to grind, otherwise I probably would have. Damn, you're over a third of me or W. You're getting there. You are getting there. Yeah, I actually enjoyed revs. That was like one of the favorite things I've done in Skyblock in the last like 6 months, honestly. No, that shit was actually a movie, Doug. But yeah, I'm up over 6 million glaciite powder. So I've only been mining Umber the last few days, like ever since the Skyblock year started. I thought about doing Kudra. I was like, bro, at 2x. The main reason why I didn't do Kudra is because I don't have a Chimera 5 Regex, and I think I want to get one of those before I do Kudra. And then once that happens, I'll think about rending and all the bullshit, but until then, I was like, it's only 2x. It's only 2x. There's only a few Skyblock years left. I would rather guarantee myself a die. 2x Kudra is not enough in my opinion. Yeah. Kinda true. Kinda true. I mean, what is the odds right now at 2x? Is it 1 in 10k? Where's Vince? Oh, no reception. Oh, my bad. How much does this make per hour? I don't make anything from this because I'm an Iron Man. How many coins does this make an hour? I don't know. Alright, I don't know. Guys, I never track how much I make per hour because ultimately it changes literally nothing for me. If I knew how much money this made an hour or how much collection I was getting an hour, it wouldn't change a thing. I'm still gonna be doing this until I have all I need. And that's it. So like literally no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna be doing this. Oh, speaking of which, I'm mining in fucking Aurora armor like a stupid chud. I guess if I had a tracker, it would have told me. But I also have a mod on screen that shows me what armor I'm wearing, so would it really have? I don't know. It's 1 in 10k runs with 2x? Yikes. I mean, yeah, that's also why I was like, bro, even if I did 1,000 runs a day, like, I still wouldn't hit odds. And, like, also, I'm not doing 1,000 runs a day. Because what? I would be doing, like, 40 runs an hour, So even in 10 hours, it's only 400 runs. Now I'd probably be doing less runs than that for like maybe like 30 runs an hour, including Party Finder, bruh, and buying chests. Like, come on. You don't look the way you sound. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, Backal, you're right, bro. You're right. I'm hoping I get a frostbite and die out of a Lapis corpse right now. Like, am I the only one who thinks that's gonna happen? Like, why is that shit about to happen? Doug, that's what I'm saying. If I had a Ren setup and Chimera 5 everything, like I would have done Kudra, but the main thing I'm missing is Chimera 5 reg. Yeah, sick. That's another part is I kind of wish I had more money. Cause I would need to mine a shit ton of mycelium. Like there's a lot. Why don't you use rope to get more glassite powder? Cause I have 70 million overflow glassite powder. I don't think I need any more of this, sir. I'm actually the highest mining weight Skyblock YouTuber. I'm the highest mining weight. And skill. Bro, rending is not, like, people act like rending is some fucking impossible task. Like, if you learn how to rend, it's not like the most mechanically challenging thing. You're just swapping a few different things and getting the timing right, and that's it. No, wait, does Sweet Booty have higher mining weight than me? Someone check his mining weight. I don't know how to check. With 2 bill of powder? Honestly, I don't know how mining weight even works, but maybe. A shit ton of powder. I also have very high weight. Oh, Ari, we're actually talking about in-game mining weight, not real life. But, W big boy. W big boy. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I don't know how to spell Sweet Booty's IGN. Maybe he's online right now. No. I don't know. Look at this! Aquamarine crystal. I don't even need these anymore, but if I have the gemstones, I throw it in the forge and that's it. I do still need a shit ton of paradox, but bro, I'm not gonna sit here and mine. I'm not gonna mine Peridot just because I have a Peridot crystal. Otherwise, I'd just be mining Peridot all day. Joe, I'm not too bad, man. How you doing? Welcome in today. Welcome into the stream. I'm going pretty good. This game sucks. It's constant breaking blocks. Bro, don't play Minecraft then. Bro, Sweet Booty is mining weight mogging me? Brutal. Brutal. Okay, I'm the second highest mining weight YouTuber, my bad guys. I'll take it. Dude, that puts ZJ, he's not even the top 2, bro. ZJ's actually a mining lurper. Is all of Sweet Booty's mining weight from his powder? I mean, I guess that kind of shows how ass the mining weight system is, because, like, getting 2 billion powder... Does he even have 2 billion? How much does he have? You're good, Joe. Nice, man. Nice, I'm glad to hear. Guys, are you guys on summer yet? What, you have, like, maybe a month left of school? Who's excited? Guys, Squid could upload in 9 days, roughly, give or take a week. I'm excited. I'm gonna be putting out a Windcraft video. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys try out Windcraft. Like, genuinely, if you're ever feeling bored of Skyblock, hop on Windcraft and do some quest or something. Why Crow Pet? It's good for abilities. It reduces the cooldown. Oh, Anthony, thank you for the GG over on TikTok. Appreciate that. Hey Squid Kid, how are you? I'm not too bad, Anthony. How you doing? Welcome in. You play Windcraft? I have a Windcraft video coming out on the 12th. It's a sponsored video, full disclosure, but one of the stipulations I told them is if the video's asked, I'm not uploading it. They could keep their money, so... I mean, the video is coming out well. It's not fully done being edited yet, but... Code Squid on the Windcraft in the Hypixel store, and connect to Windcraft at squid.hypixel, or squid.windcraft.com is what I'll say about that. That's what I'll say about that. Squid.windcraft.com, y'all. That's the server IP. Squiddy Booty is such a Skyblock hyper grindy player. Is he though? I feel like out of all the YouTubers, I'm like the biggest grinder out of all of them. Oh, Lava, bro! I reported your ass today. Just kidding. How'd you lose your account, Lava? Now I got a diamond macro or band today. Doing great, thanks for asking, W. Guys, is there any Skyblock YouTuber who grinds more than me? I guess it depends what I mean by grind, because I'm probably not even in the top 5 YouTubers for playtime on this game. So maybe I think I'm just LARPing actually, now that I think about it. I think I'm just LARPing. But I'm an efficient grinder. That's what I'll say about myself. I'm the most efficient Skyblock YouTuber. That's what I'll say. Guys, I'm level 500. I'm almost level 500. I don't even grind levels. Itchy bro, thank you for the watch break. How you doing today, man? Toxic Joel, bro. I'm not rating that shit, bro. Not rating it. You have like a hyper fixation on like space conspiracy theories. Kiwi got a copper die. I mean, people will get a copper die. People will get one. Pat grinds updates as fast as possible. Yeah, but outside of that, he doesn't actually play the game though. Outside of that, like, he doesn't actually play. Guys, maybe I just have an ego, but I actually think if I made a new account, I could get max Skyblock level in under 2,000 hours. In a year. Thoughts? You only grind this much because you're an Iron Man? I mean, I only grind this much because I'm hunting dies. If I didn't hunt dies, I would be max XP. That's not, you think it's not possible to get max Skyblock level in 2,000 hours in a year? It definitely is. Actually, wait. Maybe they added something that takes a shit ton of playtime that I'm not accounting for. No, I feel like I could do it. Is Umber good money? If you have a good setup, like if you have an in-game setup for anything, probably anything is good money. Would I recommend you mine Umber for money? Literally, I would never recommend that to anyone. I would always, if anyone's ever asking what they should do for money, the answer will always be farm. That is gonna be my answer every single day forever. Until the greenhouse gets put down. What do you think of immigration? W immigrants, bro. Everyone's an immigrant. Everyone's an immigrant. I actually hate seeing like Mexican MAGA voters where they're like a Trump supporter and they're Mexican. It's like, okay, like what are we doing? Like just seeing that on social media or whatever, it's like definitely possible to do in a year, but not realistic. I think if I wanted to for a video, I would do it. That's what I'm saying, alright? If I wanted to for a video, it would get done. Cause like, what's the longest grind in the game now? Class average? I got a second job working at a nuclear facility. Dully, we actually had someone in the stream who used to do that. Dull Garden? Garden is not... Garden? You could finish the entirety of Skyblock XP in the Garden? Probably in like... under 100 hours. Probably under 50 hours. You want to hear me idea for a rework of Sinful Dice? Does Sinful Dice even do anything other than it's just used in a crafting recipe? Sure, I guess. Dungeons is a bad state right now, trying to find... I would only play during Derpy, is the thing. Like 4 dungeons. Actually, I'd probably want to get to the point... I don't know. I guess I would have to play outside of Derpy, because Derpy... but I would have to play like 16 hours a day during Derpy. Harvest Feast alone takes ages. There's no way a Harvest Feast takes over 100 hours to get all the XP from. No, that's what I was saying, Tilted Honey. That's what I was saying. But I would mainly play during Derpy. Oh god, where's the corpse I missed? What do I have to do to get you added? 2 billion coins. Actually, I don't really need coins for anything now that I stopped fueling my pig minions, so... Oh god, text wall. You should be able to apply it to items that have RNG elements. For example, you could grant it to farming tools and it grants 1% more chance to get a crop fever. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that shit is never happening. You're already doing too much. I do think that E-Manslayer's drops are kind of weak, other than like... actually, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's fine. But if they added more uses for that dice, sure. Squid Kid, you're cool, thank you. Drop the playlist. If you go on my Twitch stream, ! Playlist. Tilted Honey, I think I'm gonna... Actually, well... To my understanding, I asked Aurelius, and he said that it's all gonna be text-based. Have I streamed since that Q&A got announced? When was the last time I streamed? But yeah, I do want to ask a question in the Q&A. I gotta figure out which question I want to ask. Because I might ask... I think the main question I want to ask is about why the alpha server is so shit. And then the main one after that will be why Crimson Essence change takes so long. And like, yeah, I don't know. No, Tilted Honey, I'm so surprised they're doing a Q&A. I'm so surprised. I just know that it's gonna leave a lot of people feeling dissatisfied, and people are gonna be like, they're just dodging our questions. You shouldn't add me. I have equal username. Well, probably not, unfortunately. Really, Doug? That is W Game Design, bro. W Game Design. When are they going to put slightly better power to not make Crimson lag 24/7? Yeah, I wonder if that's a thing they could do. If they just allocated stronger servers for Crimson Isles, would it lag less? Like, I would assume so, right? Do you think giving babies vaccine shots when they're first born should be legal? Toxic Joel, what the hell is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you? Yes, I actually think you should legally be obligated to. Yes, the answer is yes. I think you should be legally obligated to get vaccinated. Unless, obviously, if you, like, can't for whatever reason. Yeah, Doug, that is, Bro, they just need to hurry up with the shitty. I think that's gonna be my video on Friday for my second channel. I'm gonna do a defense of magic finds. Why Skyblock is making a mistake. Toxic Jolt, bro, I don't give a shit, bro. I literally just said I would make it against the law to not get vaccinated. No, I actually think Toxic Joel would be mad funny to, like, debate with or something. Maybe one day if I'm that bored. Worst take I've heard in my life, bro. I mean, you could think it's a bad take, but I'm for not killing people, so. Recipe Hearthstone. I have never lost any debate. I told you I was clinically tested and they scored an IQ of 143. W. Vaccines? Lower your IQ, they ruin your life. Oh, type shit. Wait, this is a fire mineshaft. 4 lapis? Holy max win. You should do profile review, true. Guys, when do I start up my profile reviews? Actually, I want to find another editor for my second channel, so I just want to put out like 2 videos a week, guys. So I need to go find one. Toxic Joel, who is this guy, bro? Why did he just type that to you? Toxic Joel, I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. What should I do to get at it? I told you. I told you, $50 dono or 2 billion coins. So if you don't have any of those things, then I guess become a good Skyblock player that I would potentially need to play with at one point or another, and then you might get one for free. Dude, I still need to do like a study on mining Umber if mining the... I mean, shit, should I just do a test right now? Is it worth it to mine the non-orange one? Top 1k fishing, oh my god, W. How much XP is that? Get IRL traded coins and trade them to him so he gets wiped. Yeah, the thing is, I wouldn't accept IRL traded coins. I simply would not get wiped, because I wouldn't accept them. If a random level 7 trades me 5 billion coins, I'm saying, fuck no, I'm not accepting your coins. I'm not an idiot. Guys, does anyone remember when Iceblades 11 got 2 billion coins in contraband and became the richest player on the server because of it? Because the admins let him keep 2 billion coins when, like, the highest net worth person was like 200 mil at the time. I was like, why the fuck would they do this? Why would they let him keep that? How many SP years are you gonna wait before? I mean, Itchy bro, I'm doing keys, and then it just depends if there's a bad die-in. Forge. Lonely, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Wait, why did I not refill my forge? Aquamarine. How you doing, Lonely? Welcome in. Let me do that. Recipe, aqua. One, two, three, four, five. You're tired. Well, hopefully that means you kept yourself busy and you did some productive work today. Sick. I don't think any individual could be attributed to why backpacks got disabled. Or I would definitely not give that guy of all people credit for that. What the hell? I've never even heard anyone say that. Did your book arrive? No, it got lost in the mail. They told me a time and like the tracking info, but then I looked at my Ring doorbell and that shit just never came. They probably delivered it to the wrong house and someone illegally opened my package and kept it. I'd give advice for someone starting Iron Man for the first time. Brush farming. Canada Post Y, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what was I just saying? No, Splash Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. People are like getting measles now and shit. It's like, bruh. No, I know Toxic Jolt. It's evil, bro. Is Prime on SB? Oh wait, Ice working a rough 9 to 5 nowadays and just plays MMOs or gachas. Well, do keep up with him. Dude, this is my TikTok chat. There's one guy spamming POV you lost the potato war, and then someone else said you only have 11 viewers. I'm staffing his server. He talks every now and then. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm glad he's doing well, I suppose. Okay, yeah, you could stop spamming now, sir. I saw the message. I don't want to have to ban you. Want us to look for shafts? I should be okay. I'm not really going for scrap. It's just going to decrease my rate of which I mine Umber and stuff. Guys, I got a little foot fluff earlier. God damn, why is this thing taking so long to kill? What the hell is going on? Jesus. Brutal. TikTok chat is way different from Twitch chat. I mean, yeah, I try to read TikTok chat, but most of the time... Wait, I asked the guy to stop spamming, and he said, alright. Sir, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? He actually stopped when I asked. Sir, what the hell is actually wrong with you? I'm dead. Wave 2 Crave, how you doing? Welcome in. What are majors right now? What does that mean? What are majors right now? Does anyone know what that means? Oh, mayors. Oh, I was actually confused. Yeah, Foxy is bringing the carnival, and then Finnegan has Grand Feast, missing the pest park, which kind of sucks. Wamikaze, I could not imagine the type of bullshit music you listen to. Honest to God, I literally could not even imagine. Yeah, Toxic Joel, go ahead and redeem it, bro. Consume 260 ml of cookie, W. Nobody in TikTok chat knows I'm a top 5 EU PvPer in 2023. Bro, PvP in 2023. You were early. Guys, how long has there been like the tier testing system? Well, I guess that's not really a thing anymore, but how long was that a thing? What's the IP? mc.hypixel.net. mc.hypixel.net. We're still playing impressive things. No, W Wamikaze. W Wamikaze. At least they're fixing attribute swapping? That's what I'm saying, bro! It took them too long. I was like, this is such a bullshit mechanic. Like, why is this in the game? Thank God they're fixing it. Unstable SMP is cooked. Bro, I mean, you could still PvP without attribute swapping. It's just gonna be different. What's attribute swapping? It's basically in vanilla Minecraft some like bug that's used in PvP for like everything. Have fun, or have a good day, Battle. Thanks for coming in. Remember when they patched diagonal sprinting? No one remembers that, and anyone claiming they actually like did that a lot is just LARPing. Oh, and they reverted it a day later. Well, there you go. It isn't ruining PvP, making it less skilled. I just like the removal of attributes swapping because it's taking out an element of luck. It's taking out luck. They will remain on the version that allows it till they find a mod that... Wait, what are you talking about? Unstable? I mean... Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I want to start streaming Hypixel. IDK how to start. I average 1 to 2 persons per stream. I mean, if that's just how like streaming is. I mean, 1 to 2 people in your stream already is pretty good. Just go live. I mean, I really wouldn't ever advise anyone to get into streaming as like a career, but general advice is if you want to grow in streaming, don't think that you're going to grow in streaming from streaming, because that's not how that works. You, especially early on, go post on TikTok or make YouTube videos or whatever. Also, yeah, no one watches Hypixel Skyblock streams. Like no one does that anymore. Drew, thank you for the roses. Can you profile review me? No. I do not do that. Just for fun? I mean, yeah, if it's just for fun, just don't worry about having too many people in there. I mean, easy way to get a few viewers, get your friends to open your stream. Thank you, Drew, I appreciate that. Why mining tungsten? Oh yeah, wait, I was mining umber. I kind of just zoned out, but I guess it doesn't matter which resource I mine. As long as I'm mining tungsten or umber, I'm working towards my goal. Oh, thank you for the rose, Itchy Bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oops. What's the goal? I want to mine... What should be my goal this Skyblock year? You gotta think I could mine 100 skeleton keys in 1 year? How much is 100 skeleton keys worth? Or how much is 1 skeleton key worth? I guess I'll ask. $37 mil a key. So if I mine 100 keys, that's 3.7 mil. Okay, maybe I can't do that in a year. Or not mil, bill. Lily, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing, Lily? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just doing some chill mining. Chill vibes. Chill vibes. It's 30 mil a key, bro. That's still 3 bill. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't be able to mine 100 keys, considering I haven't even mined a stack. I don't know how many keys I could mine an hour. I want to say like 2. Like, it actually takes so damn long. I'm Gray, I'm a little sick, but I'm so ready for summer. Let's go. Oh yeah, wait. Did anyone ask? Are you guys on summer yet? When does everyone's summer start? When's your last day of schools? It was hailing the other... Bruh. Hail's gotta go. Could you imagine leaving your car outside and it gets hail damage? That would be so fucked up. Your last day of school was mid-May. W, you're in summer already. June 9th is end of school in Italy. Bro, I remember when I was in high school, I would literally have school till the last day of June. I was like, we're actually on some bullshit. Like, what is going on? How long have you been playing? I've been playing today for 44 minutes on stream. It gets so hot cars melt. What do you mean cars melt? Are your cars made of butter? Oh, true, it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month, guys. Happy... Shout out the gays. Shout out the gays. Happy Pride Month. Guys, where I live, we actually have 2 Pride Months. I don't know why, but where I live, we have Pride Month in August, and we have Pride Month in this month. Like, we have 2 Pride Months. Oh, total playtime, 4487. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Men. Am I right? Am I right, ladies? Man. Why is my first message being checked by mods? Bro, you tell me. I don't know what the hell you're typing. Wait, let me see. Well, the phrase extra gay got blocked, if you're curious. halfway between straight and pan. IDK whether that counts. I don't even know what that means, but I'm happy for you. Censorship? Hell yeah, my chat is censored to shit. My chat is censored to shit. Of course. What is wrong with you people? Who's you people? What drill are you using? Divon's drill. Lustrous Divon's drill. Oh, no slurs, especially in the I'm a Squid Kid chat. Absolutely not. Lustrous is best in slot. There's no reforge that's best in slot. It just depends what you're doing. Generally, the Lustrous Reforge is so expensive, I'm literally never replacing it. I'll say that about it. What did Splashman say? Guys, please give Squid because it's Pride Month, and since I'm lesbian, he's going to give me all his revenue. Yeah, legally, I don't know about that, but, yeah. Something like that. Bro! Is anyone else unable to claim their damn Minecraft cape? Have they refilled those yet? I want my damn cape. I tried refilling it. It said they're like out or some bullshit. I was like, what the hell? You got it, bro. I need to get mine. Bro, some guy in my TikTok chat is actually triggered because I said men. Some guy in my TikTok chat is actually triggered by that. When I said men, am I right, ladies? He actually got triggered by that, bro. Come on. Lock in, man. I'm dead. You think men don't deserve a way of showing their suicidal thoughts and you take it as a joke. Someone get this guy water. Someone get this guy water, please. How many coins donated on the stream to avoid Divon's drill? Coins donated on the stream to avoid Divon's drill. How much would I actually void my Divon's drill for? That's actually a good question. I don't know. Water check? True. Oh, Lily, did you go to TikTok to see the guy's message? Why can't every month be Prime Month? Why limit it to one? Bro. But we gotta leave some room for the straight people. Only people who deserve to be hated are people who pronounce Divon how you pronounce Divon you LARP. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but you're LARPing right now as you type it. 50 subs? Actually, let me think. Guys, what's a reasonable amount I should throw my Divon's drill in the void for? Did I get this corpse? I forgot. 100 subs. Alright. 100 subs is not reasonable. Guys, you know from 100 subs I get 250 bucks. Bro. Little pig, I'm actually gonna try to redeem that shit, bro. Hold on. What the fuck? Sign in. Ah! Okay, little tilted honey, you better not steal that code, bro. You better not steal that. Okay, little pig, I'll give you a ping later. I'm writing that shit down. Oh, the last. Okay, I got you. I got you. Oh, Lily, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, we're good to go. I'm watching your stream in my phone. W this guy. W this guy. Am I on the right scene? Yes. Hmm. What's going on in the game? Oh wait, how much to void my Divon's drill? Do you guys really think I would void my Divon's drill for 100 subs? I would only get $250 from that. And if someone gives subs from Turkey, I'm getting like 30 bucks. You think I'm voiding my Divon's drill for 30 bucks? Absolutely not. I could tell you that. Technically, to fund back your Divon's drill with subs, you need 150 subs worth of gems. So 100 seems reasonable. I'm an Iron Man! I can't buy it back! That makes it worth like 10 times more! Best early game skill farming. Farming. The flag in your TikTok chat. What flag? I don't even know what you're talking about. Maybe, I don't think I could see it on my end. When is Trade Month for real? No, actually every other month. Real answer. I feel like I never get this mine shaft. If you could buy any item from normal age once in your Iron Man, what item would you buy? Wait, that's actually an interesting question. Real answer, I don't think I'd buy anything. But if I could acquire any item, like if I could drop any item, guaranteed, what would it be? Probably, and I guess I can't choose dyes. I guess... Lonely and Lily, garden reference? Wait, why is that a garden reference? Oh, Lone Lily! Lone Lily. Right? Holy connections. No, I definitely would not do iceberg dye. I mean, if I can't choose any dye, then I would do... Oh! Actually, easy answer. I would choose a, What do I think the coolest item is? Maybe a... Sentry Raffle Space Helmet? If I could buy it off the AH, a Sentry Raffle Space Helmet, or... I guess maybe a cake bundle? Or... Are there any other good answers here? I feel like a cake bundle is kind of a good choice. Oh, the Ray of Helios? No, I don't even think I'd choose that. That is a cool item, but I'd probably want some like cool thing. I can't believe Red Potato dropped one of those things. It's so fucking insane. Bro, I wish they put playtime on API. You know, I'm gonna go ask them. I'm gonna ask them right now. There, I just put in a suggestion. Guys, I actually suggested something the other day, and they're adding some shit. Like, guys, I think I deserve a creative mind. I won't say what. I won't say what, but I put in a good idea. Bro, I hope I drop a die this century raffle. Who has the most Squid ink? Probably Tilted Honey. If I had to guess. I want pure yellow so badly. That would be a cool one, because there's not any other die that looks like pure yellow, right? Because pure blue looks like bingo blue. How much is pure yellow die on AH? Pressure is the closest? Yeah, but that's still pretty far. Letting me customize a hearts in TikTok chat. But it holds a aim controller, a microphone, or a hammer, or a green onion. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I guess give it a controller. I can't like see if someone gives me like a cowboy hat. I can't like see it on my end anyhow. You get a heart if you give enough gifts. I get a you mean you get a heart? I'm confused. Oh, the little heart next to your name. Wait, I actually do see that. That is quite small. What's with the flag? I have to pull my I still don't know what flag we're talking about. Best minion? I'm not gonna leak the method, but there is a minion I have 26 of on my island. But I'm not gonna leak it. Oh, W Little Pig, congrats, man. Leak it? I mean, I've leaked it a bunch of times on my stream, but I just don't want them to patch it. You're an Iron Man, it's not gonna crash the market. I mean, the idea is, well, it's a bug. That's why I don't want to leak it. It's a bug, and I don't want them to patch it. Please whisper it. You're just not tapped in like I am. Help a brother out. Okay, I'm not using slime minions. Just go put down slime minions. Go put down sheep minions. Tier 12 sheeps. Tier 12 rabbits. Tier 11 slime. Any of those minions, probably good enough. Probably good enough. What? But guys, I'm not saying the bug. Because I want to keep abusing it on my island. That's why my island is closed. Alright! Okay, watch this. I'm dropping the drop. Skyblock Elite keeping bugs to themselves to abuse and exploit for personal gain. Classic Elite. Bro, if someone wants to call me Skyblock Elite, I don't give a shit, alright? Yeah, I am the Skyblock Elite. I'm cut from a different cloth than the rest of some of you folks. Alright? Alright. What the fuck? Okay, your Twitch account is getting banned too. I'm reporting you. Bam. Your Twitch account just got beamed, buddy. Real Pangu, thank you for the raid of 5. I appreciate that. How's the stream? Welcome in. I'm just mining Umber. I'll stream today. Okay, this is done with that. Did he leak it? Maybe. Doug, tell me you did not put the eyes emoji based on that message that got the guy banned, bro. Have fun with mining, thank you. I hope you had a good stream. I made it, you didn't. Don't seem fair, it isn't. I made it, you didn't. Don't seem fair, it isn't. What the hell are you saying? W Doug, bro. W Doug. Am I a part of Skyblock Delay? 1 billion net worth? Buddy, you're the bottom of the barrel. 1 billion net worth, bruh. Alicia, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just a chill mining stream today, so nothing too exciting is going on. Unless I drop a die, then you're gonna hear me scream, but should be chill, should be chill. How are you? Not too bad. Not too bad. I've been mining the last few days. I can't say it's the most exciting thing ever. That's why I haven't streamed in 2 days, because I've just been mining. I was like, bro, I don't got anything else to say. Guys, what's everyone's take on this? This is something I was debating with Mash Clash for a while, of when you should turn your RNG meter off. What does everyone think on that? Turn it off always. 80%. 50%? I think it depends what your goal is. It depends what your goal is. But I also think that the real answer is it probably doesn't matter most of the time. I think you should either, well actually here's my answer. I think you should either always have it on, or, see, I don't know. I don't know, cause maybe I would say 50% or something. Cause it is basically just vibes, right? Oh no, Alicia, you're good. You're good. 80%, 50%. I just made her die. 85. Because what I said is, if you're an Iron Man just going for like a certain drop, just it kind of depends. Mash, I mean, it's an interesting talking point because no one knows the right answer, and I don't think there is one right answer. If you're going for all the drops in a Slayer, probably just turn your meter off completely. Like, for Sven Slayer, for example. Or, yeah, for Sven Slayer, for example, if you want Overflux and you want a Grizzly Bait, probably just turn your meter off. And then after you get one, meter the other. They killed Dusk Abuse on Bingo. What the hell is Dusk Abuse? Is that the guy who gives you runes? It auto unlocks old hub villagers. Damn. Hello, King Axo, how you doing? You probably could find out mathematically. No, writing, I don't want to, I know you could write a simulation, but that's kind of Mickey Mouse. I want the proof. I want the mathematical proof. I don't care if, like, the simulated correct answer is 55% or 50%. I want to know why. Because that's what the simulation said. It was like 50 or 55. I just not talk to anyone so I can have Dusk keep showing up for music rooms, but since the hub villagers aren't there anymore, they're auto-unlocked visitors. Damn. Unlucky. Wait, maybe that's how I get my wild rubber dive. I go Vincent stack on a new profile? Just kidding, I'm not doing that. Hop on Desmos and graph it. Yeah, but the thing is, how? How would you even graph it, though? So that's kind of the hard part. Is I'm not good enough at math to do that. I guess for the math, you would be comparing if keeping your RNG meter on will mathematically return a higher expected value than keeping it off. Math, I mean, Mash, I looked at the math, it just didn't make sense. Like, I understand what, like, an integral is, but it just didn't make sense. Well, mostly because I don't know what the, like, example he was using is. But, I mean, if you do the math, long term, I think they're about even. Like, if you leave it on completely or leave it off completely and then meter at the end, I think they're about even. Is this guy dead ass? Mind the whole vein, you piece of shit! No, you better not be macroing, sir. You're lucky. What's the equation? I mean, it would be a few equations, but generally you're gonna do it like with an integral somehow. Wait, what did this guy? Why are you streaming, Pro? Can we see your island? Unfortunately not. Fortunately, nah. I'm bug abusing over there. It depends on what you're grinding, though. Some situations, I mean, that is a part of the answer. It's like it depends what your goal is. Because I mean, obviously, if you're going for an alloy and you only want one, and you're going until you get one, keep on the meter the whole time. Obviously. And then also the Wolf Slayer example I gave, where if you want both drops, go until you get one and then meter the other. There must be some level of mismatch between the RNG meter gaining and the increase in drop chance. Wait, what do you mean? No, it scales linearly. It scales linearly, so no. Okay, so Wamakaze just copy and pasted some AI generated formula. W. Oh wait, no, that's the chance based off the wiki. That's the drop chance equation. Well, I don't know why you're putting that in there. That's not what anyone was asking. Squid LARP. You put in a formula off the wiki, like no one asked for that. That's literally what no one was asking at all. You asked if there was a form. That's not what I asked at all. That is not what I asked at all. I wasn't asking for the drop chance with RNG meter. If anyone was curious, the RNG meter, how it works out, like if you do the integrals or whatever, with the math, it basically doubles your drop chance over. I mean, yeah, the RNG meter basically doubles your drop chance for the whole thing. But I don't know, I would have to look at the math more, cause like oh, this is so interesting. It's such an interesting question. Here, I'm pulling out the paint.net. So let's just say there's a few situations, right? So if this is a graph where this is how fill your meter is, and then this is your drop chance, then I might be wrong. I think meter all the time to be optimal for the drop chance scaling would have to be non-linear, increase drop as higher XP. Well, I mean, that's not what non-linear means. This is what it means. It means as your meter fills, your drop chance goes up. If it was non-linear, it would look like this. Is that what you think it is, Mesh? Because it is linear. That's what that means. It's this one. This is the increase in drop chance. The rate the drop chance increases itself increases as you get more XP. Yeah, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. So is there a text tool? Here, let me turn this up for you guys. At 0% meter, it's 1x. At 50% meter, it's 2x. At 100% meter, it's 3x. So if I want, I guess I could draw on the graph 1x, 1, 2, 3. I guess I could change this thing. That's not really what this is anymore. But yeah, so it goes up to 3x. With Kismets, you effectively shouldn't ever disable meter. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Saying that makes sense. What was I saying? Hold on. So... Oh shit, wait, I forgot TikTok chat can't see this. My bad, guys. You know, TikTok chat's just too bad. Oh wait, you guys can't even see it too. It's in... Okay. Webcam, bro, I gotta make another scene that moves my webcam to the bottom. I mean, shit, maybe I'll just duplicate the scene. Duplicate. Display capture, bottom right cam. Then let me... Okay. So... Hold on, let me get away from spawn. So, everyone, I mean, this is just mathematically correct, by the way, if anyone was wondering. So... We're comparing... Is it worth to... Here, is it worth to turn off meter at a certain percent? Okay. I'm starting to understand it since a higher meter imposes more risk to lose. The fact that you gain the same amount of drop chance increase it from killing a boss as when you have 0% meter, then it makes it the latter kills into the meter less worth it. Right. So we'll make two situations here. In situation A versus situation B. So in situation A, wait, maybe we'll make 3 situations. This person never turn off meter. And then this person never turn on meter. So, and then we'll make another situation. That's why I was saying for it to be optimal to be used the entire time, the drop chance increase would have to be way by bigger okay. Well, I feel like that's not what you're saying, but I do understand what you're getting at to be true, but that's just not what you're saying. Okay, let's see. Turn off at 50%. What I don't understand is the point of turning off meter at all. Say you're at 50%, at a drop that 0.2% chance to drop. Obviously the chance is higher with meter active, but ghosts... Okay, well, we'll go over that. So, never turn on meter. So this person, base drop chance whole time, Guaranteed drop after meter fills. Okay. So this person never turns off meter. So they're getting increasing drop chance whole time. And then no guaranteed drop. So we'll type in example 1 in 1K runs Divon's alloy. And we'll even say only doing 1K runs. If you know you're doing exactly 1,000 runs, do one situation at turning off a 99% versus not. It's an extreme, but visualize how the increased drop chance isn't very valuable at a certain point. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because you would be at 99% meter, you're tripling your drop chance, but that's effectively costing you the entire drop. See you later, Ramikaze. So so each of these people, imagine meter didn't exist. Each of these people are guaranteed one alloy. So based on this guy would be guaranteed or no. One alloy guaranteed, one alloy expected. Right? Everyone on board for this? I gotta leave for work. Peace out, Squid. And I guess this person also one alloy guaranteed, and also one alloy expected, but so I guess where we could think more about this is what if this person drops an alloy? If this person drops an alloy 50 or 500 runs in, situation drops alloy 500 runs in. So if this happens, like this is where integrals come into play, which okay, I'm asking AI. Let me see. I'm asking AI. How would I do the math to figure out the total increased drop rate for someone filling their RNG meter to 50%? I think it should be done with an integral. The drop is 1 in 1,000. Each run fills the RNG meter by 0.1%. Okay, let's see. Drink some water, Squid. True. Hold on, I'm thinking. How the RNG meter works is it scales, so at 50%, the item drop chance is 2x, and at 100%, the item drop chance is 3x. Hold on, the AI is thinking, guys. Actually, I guess I could show this to the stream. Bro, I hate when it gives me this weird ass, like, format. The meter gives you 50% more drops during those 500 runs because the average multiplier. Anyone here good at math, bro? Hold on. Integral calculator. So here it would be 0.5 to 0. And then the function would be the function of the RNG meter. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Okay, wait, let me try to remember what I learned in university. I feel like I'm not. I'm supposed to be replacing X with something? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind, never mind. I'm confused. 0.75. So basically, what this means is from filling your meter halfway up, expected alloys from 500 runs of meter on, it would be 0.75. 0.75 alloys. Right? .25 is from meter. I think that's how that math works. That's what that integral means. Because I assume if I change this to 1, then the answer to it is going to be 2. Yeah, it's 2. So then, if this person does 500, if they do 500 more runs, then if they do 500 more runs, then another 0.75 expected alloys. If they do another 500 runs, another 0.75 expected alloys. Total expected alloys. Oh wait. But I guess what happens here is if you drop a meter at 500, you're getting an alloy. So then if you do another 500 runs, so then if alloy dropped at 500 runs, then one more dropped, total expected total alloys plus expected is equal to 1 alloy 0.75 expected. Right? But then this guy has 1 expected. Yeah, this guy has 1 alloy guaranteed and 1 expected. So wouldn't keeping the meter on, I guess it's in this situation if you drop at, I mean, so yeah, this is why it depends how many runs you're doing, right? Because if you're, oh, what's the importance of this? You either will get an alloy or meter an alloy. Well, we're doing the math for what's, because like, if assuming both people are doing an infinite amount of runs, their expected value would be the exact same. Right? If both people do the same, or if both people do the same wait, no, it wouldn't. Why not? Not necessarily. Wait, why not? Yes, it would. Because I mean, based on the integral, based on this, since this number is 2, I think you're right, but I think the amount is infeasible. What, the amount of doing an infinite amount of runs? Yeah. But it, in like a world where someone's doing an infinite amount of runs, I guess what makes this complicated is hold on, let me think of this. So hold on, let me write this down. What makes this complicated? Wait, like with the somewhat realistic number, there will be a specific strategy that is significantly better. I mean, what's like oh, see you later, Lonely, take care. Like, Mash, you think there's like a better strategy at like 10,000 runs? Logically speaking, wait, yes? I think after wait, let me think of this. That could be true. Oh yes, well yes, I agree with you. Wait. I agree with you. Well, okay, what makes this complicated? The higher RNG meter, the more you are risking of losing. So if you are at 99% meter, you are basically losing a whole alloy if you get a natural drop. I mean, statistically based on pure math, never turning off the meter should relatively give more since the chance is ever increasing. No, no. Statistically based on pure math, they'll give the exact same amount. Never turning on the meter, you're expecting to, yes. And keeping on the meter, you're also expecting to. Oh, wait. Well, you're expecting to, assuming you're doing an infinite amount of runs. How can you expect to if the chance is 1 in 1k? It's not guaranteed to get 1 in those 1k now. Am I missing something? Well, you're expecting to because that's the expected return of your meter based off of the integral that we calculated. This is the equation. So someone give me a percentage your meter fill. Like, say if you're at 50%, if I mean we already did the math. We already did the math, right? That's what this says. If you drop an if you do 500 runs, your expected amount of alloys from 500 runs is 0.75. Okay, let me write this down actually for anyone that needs. Expected drops formula. So it is the integral between 0 and, oh wait, this doesn't necessarily have to be 0. Wait, this could be interesting actually, wait. Hold on, let me do this. So if instead of starting from your meter from 0, if it's starting from 75% of the way up, would it still only be no, it doesn't change anything. Wait, let me change this to 0.5. This should be 0.75. Oh wait. Oh! Wait. Zero 0.5 to 1. Oh, never mind. It is the exact same. Never mind. It is the exact same. Because wait, if we change this to 0 and, or to 0 0.5 and 0. So, okay, I'll just write it down. Let me delete this. So we'll put A and B, the integral of A and B, then 1 plus 2x right? So the 1 plus 2x, this is the formula of which your RNG meter increases the drop chance of an item. The issue is nobody has done millions of nucleus runs to find the average. No, well, that's why you do it with math. And then A is equal to A equal to RNG meter percent start point. B is equal to RNG meter percent endpoint. And then so I mean, in practice, right? So in this situation, if you're starting at 0% meter and you're going to 0 if you're going to half your meter, let's just do that. If you're doing half your RNG meter, then this. Hold on, I kind of want to move this. So, whatever this is minus. So that minus the expected drops. Okay, I shouldn't have called this expected drops formula. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. That's the formula to see how many drops you should expect. Okay, so someone give me an example. I'll show you how this works. Let's say you have your meter on from 0% handle meter to 75% handle meter. Then you're expected. Wait, how does this. Hold on, I'm confusing myself. This can't be right. Oh, okay, wait. Because it would be this minus 1, right? Oh, wait, no. No, I guess this is right. I guess this is right. After filling. Oh, okay. Where we're going wrong is you would have to minus whatever the upper number is, right? Minus B. So this. Can you put integrals into here? I don't think so. Minus 0.75. So in this situation, you would be expected to drop. Wait, this doesn't seem right. Why am I getting confused by this? No, this is right. Isn't this number gonna change with every single run you do till the 50% meter? No, that's what the integral is calculating. Right? Actually, wait, yeah, this makes sense. I don't know why I'm getting confused. Wait. Yeah, this makes sense. Because again, if you fill your RNG meter, you're expected to drop. 2 alloys. Or 2 handles, or whatever. Which means you got unlucky. Dude, I need someone really smart. Because you can't be... Even though you're expecting to, you obviously didn't get to. So I guess why this is complicated is because of this. This does not consider the fact for the reset. I mean, it does. That's just like the math. You're expected, even though you're not getting to, that's how many mathematically you're expected to get. Is if you fill your RNG meter up, mathematically, you should have dropped 2 by then. Like you went twice over base odds if you filled your meter. Wait. I guess can we look at this graph and figure out when you're considered, when you should expect a drop if you have your meter on? Like when does this number equal 1? And that would be honestly, I don't know how to read the graph. I'm too stupid, to be honest. Is that what this line is? When this red line is equal to 1, so 0.617. Is this gonna be 1? Oh, it is. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to calculate when the integral is equal to 1. Well, let me ask AI. When is the integral equal to 1? Six one eight. So when you're 62% for your meter, then statistically you should drop 1. Oh wait, maybe this is how we could do the math. Wait. I don't know, actually. So I guess we could expand what I wrote on the right side, where at what point does the increase in drop chance fall under the value wait, it's coming to me, it's coming to me. So, the example I have in mind, well, let me delete that. Example at 99.9% meter. Why should you turn it off? At 99% meter, why should you turn it off? So if you get so at 99% meter you get 3x odds. So 1 in, so 3 out of 1,000 is what it is for the alloy, right? This is true so far? Everyone following along? Extra odds from meter are 2 out of 1,000. So that's your expected value. Your extra odds from the meter are 2 out of 1,000. Dude, I need someone with like a PhD in calculus to join the call or some bullshit. Wait, this would be a good stream idea. I find someone with a PhD in calculus and we go over the math. Call Toad. Toad does not have a PhD in calculus. No, he doesn't. Are you Actually, no. I know he. I don't even know why I believed you when you said that. I don't. No, he doesn't. Toad doesn't have a PhD in calculus. Why are you even trying to say that? No, he doesn't. He obviously doesn't. Why are you typing that? Can I join the call? Whammy, are you even out of high school yet? Didn't even do calculus. That's what I'm saying. His PhD? No, PhD is like a degree. Extra odds for meter are 2 out of 1,000. Like, I don't even know how you would begin to like break down this math. Okay, is this a good way to think about it? I'm 14, but I'm a wiki editor. Bro, I'm not getting a call in a call with your ass. I thought you were at least like 17 or something. So a way to think about it is... Wait, this is a good way to think about it. If you drop something at 90% meter, the price you're paying for that increased drop chance would it be worth that percentage of the drop? Do I sound so... I don't know what you sound like. So at 90% meter, you are paying... Okay, at 99.9% meter, you are paying 99.9% the price of alloy for in exchange for 2 out of 1,000 drop increase. Wait, I'm actually getting somewhere. My friend said you could use discrete math. I don't know discrete math. Wait, this is true, right? And so you're paying 99% of the price of an alloy in exchange for 2 in 1,000 drop increase. Oh my god, wait, we're so close to solving this. So we want to calculate what percent meter. Wait, what if the answer is just 0%? Wait, this. What percent meter? The increase in drop rate stops being worth exchanging that percent of price of alloy, right? So we'll do another example. At 50% meter. Okay, at 50% meter, you get 2x odds, so 2 out of 1,000. Extra odds from meter are 1 out of 1,000. Right? So at 50% meter, you are paying 50% the price of alloy in exchange for 1x change for 1 in 1,000 drop increase. Okay, so someone correct me if I'm wrong here. So then at 99% meter, you're paying the price of an alloy. Wait, these two things are equal. I don't know how to do the math. I'm gonna go email some university and get some like math professor on. Is that a good video idea? Wait, okay, I'm writing that down. That's a good idea. Get a calculus prof to explain when it's worth to turn off RNG meter. Okay, I'm gonna go to a university, guys. I'm saving this. Cause well, what I was expecting is I was expecting these two things down here to be different. But this is like effectively 100% meter for 2 out of 1,000, or 50% meter for one out of 1,000. Which both of these don't seem worth it at all. Why would you ever change that? I made some graphs in your Discord. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, what do these graphs mean at all? I literally have no idea what these. You're not quantifying the risk correctly. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Ask a dev. What do you mean? Ask a dev how it works. We know how the RNG meter works. we know how it works. Y-axis is percentage you drop an item after X amount of times. What? I'm still confused. Blue line is RNG meter drops, green line is normal drop. Let me pull this up on stream. So what it blue X amount of times. What is this number at the bottom? If you know how it works, why are we doing math? Well, we know how the RNG meter works, but we don't know how it's effectively, like, when it's worth to turn off. How would a dev be able to answer that? After 200 tries, you have roughly 10%. Oh, is this for an alloy? I'm confused what this is for. I'm still completely confused. What is the Y and what is the X? They should know the math to their own system. I mean, that's not the math to their own system. It's the math how their own system is. I mean, yeah, like there's nothing in the code where they should know that math. That's not like a part of that. Y% X amount of runs. I mean, yeah, I guess the reason why this is this how many runs it would be to, like, where's the line for odds or meter? Oh, this line is when the meter is filled? And the blue line is what? What is the blue line? Blue line is RNG meter drops, green line is normal drop. So wouldn't the chance of you getting the item when you have the meter on is the blue line? Wait, what do you mean? How I have no idea how you did this math. Why wouldn't they both be at 100% once you hit odds? See, I guess where this is different is because RNG meter isn't necessarily the same as drop chance, but that's why I made the hypothetical of the meter being 1 in 1,000, and that's where the meter is. Or the odds are 1 in 1,000, and the meter is 1. Odds are. That's why I made the example of meter is 1 in 1,000. Odds are 1 in 1,000, and meter is 1,000. Bro, oh my god, shut up, Boomer.
This isn't my
get out of here, man. You would under. We're doing big kid math right now.
Player. Doesn't even know
doing big kid math.
Mechanics.
Thank you for the prime, Boomer. How you doing, man? Okay, I'm gonna close it. This is more confusing than anything because I actually have no idea what this graph is even supposed to show. Like, what is 100? Is this what is the vertical scale? Your price is too vague. Wait, what are you talking about? You say you're paying 50% price of an alloy. What is the loss of price? I mean, the loss of price is 50% of an alloy. That's the loss of price. Look into recurrence relations. It would make sense for how you want to calculate it. Recurrence relations. A mathematical equation that defines a sequence by expressing each term as a function of its preceding terms to compute exact values. What? I don't know what that means. Okay, let me ask AI. What is recurrence relations? Oh, I see, I see. Why matters for your RNG meter? Question. If the meter resets on drop, you could model the expected runs until a drop as a reoccurrence because the drop rate at end depends on how many runs have happened since the last drop. That's the case where recurrence relations are the natural tool. Okay, give me an example for the 1 in 1,000 Devon's alloy that takes 1,000 runs to fully meter. I guess I could show you guys this. You can't leave meter. If meter isn't on, it's not 3x drop rates. So you have to choose to... Okay, let me just start with that. What did I join into? We're trying to crack the RNG meter. Okay, I'm just gonna say sure. I don't know what the hell it's even asking me. The hell is it asking? What's that do? Run it on what? Okay, it's running the PowerShell command to do math. Yeah, I hope this doesn't break my computer. Oh my god, there's the answer! DJ, thank you for the raid of 98, I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Hold on, I'm doing math trying to figure out how the RNG meter works. You only need about 55% of the time compared to flat odds. I'm still confused. You only need 55% of... You only need 55% of the time compared to flat odds. But so what percent do I turn off my RNG meter? No, something like that didn't do the math. Someone did the math on Reddit? Okay, link it. Link the math. A Little Pig ZJ just rated. What do you mean by turn it off? Is there a mechanic where you disable the meter? So a player can choose to have it on, increasing the drop rate, but if they drop the drop, it resets, or they can have it off, but when they turn it back on when the meter is full, it's a guaranteed drop. The meter still fills. Okay, I'll just let it run whatever command. Let's see. (63.2%) wait, the crossover point is at 63.2% meter fill. The meter, oh wait, crossover is at 632. Wait. When the drop went... Wait, this is not right. When the item drops, the meter resets back to 0. Okay, I'll just start with that. We're just doing the math on the RNG meter. Why would it say? Wouldn't it be the opposite where you want to turn off the meter later on to save it until it fully fills to get the 100% drop? I have a big problem, farm. The answer is you should farm. Turn meter off at 63.2% and save it for a guaranteed drop. Explain the math one more time. The reason it flips is that as it grows, as n grows, you're getting closer to the guarantee, but even at 90% meter, the scaling rates don't drop fast enough to beat. I might have to save this tab. I'm saving this image too. Hold on. This hurts watching you. Okay, do you want to be banned or what? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not mean. Okay, let me save that picture somewhere. I'll put it on my desktop. Actually, I'll put it in my downloads. RNG meter math. Okay, back to playing. Back to playing, guys. Back to playing. There's the answer. According to AI, 63.2% turn off your RNG meter. Math, or Mesh, if you're still here, Mesh, let me know if that lines up with whatever your buddy said. Because honestly, I'm not smart enough to do the math to know if that's true or not. My source is AI. That's my source. Real answer, 50-50. Dude, look at all the aquamarines I'm getting. Do I need aquamarine armor for anything else? Like, what? Does abyssal armor take aquamarine? Wait, they changed the recipe of diver's armor? No, I was probably doing that for like an hour or something. I was mining Umber before. I mined some Umber for like at least an hour, guys. Diver's armor had a different recipe ever since Galatea Buddy. And take a guess of how many times I've crafted diver armor since Galatea came out. Take a lucky guess. Yeah, is that a citrine slot or what is that? 6 or 7, and 7. Thanks, guys. Them skulls are for Abyssal now. W. Here, Mesh, I'll send you this picture to send to your buddy to see if he knows what the hell it means. Because honest to God, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and larp like I understand the math. I don't. Maybe I'll go take a math course. Abyssal armor for some reason does in fact have a citrine slot. Not the weirdest thing. Dude, I'm almost max whispers finally. 4 XP at least. It doesn't scale faster at higher XP, which is the issue. Well, yeah, that's... Wait, what doesn't scale faster? That's what I was saying. It's a linear increase. That's how the RNG meter works. But I think I'm confused on what the hell you're saying with that, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I think. Actually, no. I'm still confused. What are you saying, Mash? What are you saying? The increments that the drop chance increase would need to become bigger at higher meter XP so it makes up for the increased risk. The increments that the drop chance increase would need to become higher at a higher meter XP so it makes up for the increased risk. Wait, why? The risk goes up, but even at... Wait, the increments for the drop chance increase would need to increase. So it makes up for the increased risk. The drop chance increases by the same amount if you have meter 0% or 99% meter, but only one of those situations a big risk. Only one of those situations has a big risk behind it. So, what do you think of... Hold on, let me send you the other image I was writing down on stream. Let me send you the other one. Because Mash, if you look at near the bottom of the page, the example of at 99% meter And at 50% meter, it's still like even. Do you know what I'm getting at? This is a Squid song, sure. Dude, what? How is this such a confusing, like, question? Yeah, Mash, let me know if you want. I could send you the specific part you should look at. It's interesting. I think it is an interest, bro. I'm actually gonna like go call up a university or something. Maybe after year 500, then I'll make cool videos like that. Okay, everyone guess how much enchanted umber I have in my sack now. Is it over or under 25k? I'm guessing... Zebonic? I do not know that person. What kind of videos do they make? Under? I think under as well. Welcome back, Alicia. How you doing? Okay, wait, let's see. 21k. Okay, this is... I'm shutting out. Craft tungsten plates already, gang? I mean, I don't really need to. I could craft a bunch of plates. Doing okay, nice. I would rather keep the umber going, that way if I drop a, like, crystal I could forge, then I'll put it in there. No, Mash, me too, bro. My brain is actually fully fried. Oh! What did the math tell us? 50-50. The math said it's a 50-50 chance. No, the guy in the stream who said someone did the math on Reddit. They just never linked the Reddit post because they're lying. He did link? Oh wait, he actually did link it. Okay, wait, let me open it. Wait, it continues. There is no way he did all the math, but let's see. Oh boy, I've recently got into an argument about RNG meters. I suggested the most obvious approach of simply keeping it on your desired drop. One person suggested not aiming for any drop and cash out once you get enough progress. And then some intellectual suggested to initially set your RNG meter to the desired drop and then reset it at 60%. An unexplained magic number they couldn't give me any sources on. This will, of course, cover maximizing your amount of drops per run. What? This will, of course, cover your maximizing your amount of drops per run. Obviously, if you want the drop to be done with. From an Iron Man standpoint, for example, the optimal thing is to leave it on your meter. This post will try to answer a difficult, more interesting question of maximizing drops given an amount of runs that is much greater than the requirements to get your drop of choice. Mash, you know what an interesting way to rephrase the question is? Instead of what's the best way to drop one alloy, what's the best way to drop two alloy? That is probably a more interesting question, right? But anyways, this post will try to answer a different, more interesting question of maximizing drops given an amount of runs that is much greater than the requirements to get your drop of choice. This will apply to grinding recombobulators, for example. Neither the forums nor the subs seem to have any coherent data on this question, with people parroting either of the 3 points. With some people additionally believing in 30%, with no coherent sources or explanation. As a reminder, the RNG meter accumulates its experience. Okay, so we get this. Well, weight does not correspond one-to-one with drop rates. For drops along the lines of 1 in 1,000, the difference is minimal. You're more likely to drop a secret down your first secret than to observe this inaccuracy make a difference. Okay, so right away, this guy's already saying he wants to ignore the math. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Let's see this. As a reminder, RNG meter accumulates its experience with every trial and modifies drop rates for the selected item using the formula weight equals weight times this. Once it reaches 100%, drop is guaranteed. Okay, so I see what he's saying. Well, your weights. I see what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, we could just ignore that for math purposes. Little Pig, I did not try. I'm gonna do that after the stream, though. I will use handles as a testing dummy for no particular reason to test its sanity. I would first check my simulation without RNG meter interference, and indeed it dropped handles with a 1.10 probability. This is perfectly in line with stated odds 1.109. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate the kind message. Setting the RNG meter to the handle without any resets and assuming exactly 300 score per run gave me a probability of 214.214% after a billion simulated runs. So this guy's not even doing the math, he's just running a simulation. Wait, setting the RNG meter to handle without any resets. Without any resets. What the hell does that mean? Not using the RNG meter at all and cashing it out once it hits 100% resulted in 2.216, which is marginally better than the most intuitive approach. Repeating the test a couple times, I still observed it performing better than the previous option every single time, so it most definitely wasn't a fluke. Replacing 300 score with a better estimate for a skilled party. So this guy's literally just ignoring the math. Why is he even saying this? Like, these are basically the same number. I still observed it performing better than the previous option every single time. I guess where the difference is, you have to do 1,000 runs, and then on your 1,001st run, that's when you could actually cash it out. You have to do another one to cash out, I guess? Oh, hold on. Changing your mind halfway results in the probability of 2.2221 or 0.204, setting it to the handle at 50% progress. This is already significantly better than the all-in approaches due to how poorly the strategy of resetting your RNG meter at the start and choosing a drop later performed. It will not be considered for further measurements. Wait, what? Changing your mind halfway results in a probability of this. Why is this such a big range? This is like a 10% range. Setting it to the handle at 50% progress. Why would you turn it on halfway through? Oh, wait. Yeah, why would you ever turn it on halfway through? Oh, wait, let me do this for you. This is already significantly better than either of the all-in approaches due to how poorly the strategy of resetting your RNG meter at the start and choosing. I'm just gonna stop reading this post because this guy's not even like doing proper math. Like he's running a simulation, but wait, okay, let's see. The magic 60% and 30% numbers yield this and this respectively. This coherently shows 30% estimation is bogus. Bumping the number to 80% or 70% yields this. Is clearly straying away from the correct answer. To prove this, I tested 90% this. Pretty bad result, all things considered. This confirms that the right answer is somewhere between 60 and 70. So, again, running a simulation is not the same thing as mathematical proof. So whoever linked this is not proof. It proves this guy ran a simulation. That's all it proves. But like you could do math to figure out the real answer. And according to AI, it said the answer is 63.2%. But I'm not smart enough to do the math, so let's be honest, the AI probably fucked it up. It's not direct proof, it's a good enough approximation. The thing is, other people have ran simulations and concluded the answer is 55%. The simulation method is fine. The thing is, it's not fine, because the fact that multiple people are running simulations and getting different answers proves why the simulation method is not fine, because if people run their simulations differently, some people might be doing it wrong. So just because you simulate it doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the right answer, because you could be simulating it wrong. I rest my case. And even then, that's not even what I care about. I care about I'm curious of the mathematical proof. That's what I'm curious of. I'm still a believer of, I guess from a practical standpoint, if you want to get one of every drop in a Slayer, I want to say You should just always have your meter off. If you want one of every drop, you should have your meter off. Wait, the way Pigcole did it was best, and wasn't it his like 26% for handle, no kismet? I mean, I'm not really interested in like including kismets. It just complicates things. Like obviously the answer will be different if you're including kismets, but I was more so thinking for like slayers or like shit you can't re-roll. Does no one here study math? Well, you have to have passed at least Calculus 2 and I think you had to have taken discrete math as well. Hold on, I might have to end stream soon. Hey, Tortellina, I dropped out too. I think if I tried hard enough, I could decipher it with discrete. Yeah, I just don't know discrete math literally at all. I've never taken discrete math, so I don't know. Especially if you're using kismets, like from a practical standpoint, you would probably have to factor in the price of the kismets. Like once you bring kismets in, you would have to bring in when it's worth to use kismets either way. So that's why it's better to start with no kismets. For the sake of simplicity. We're already confused. Not even factoring in kismets. Bro, we gotta get in a call with Pickle again, Mash. We gotta get in a call with Pickle. Oh my gosh, it's very interesting. Oh, shut up, Mash. I only play on my stream some of the most streamed songs of all time, but apparently they're all bad because I'm not pretending to. I don't pretend that Netspend's music is like listenable. God forbid. Is there any randomness regarding this topic? I mean, it's the RNG meter, so I mean, whatever you think of. You're in my lobby. I do see. What is this die? What die do you have? You deadass are you a mining main? Mesh, that's not what that means, bro. You could just pay for a feature. Netspend is the biggest inside joke of the 2020s. No bullshit, bro. She also went to a show. I mean, maybe that was on the contract, bro. Maybe that was on the Also, is your bar for success pink on a feature, bro? Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm doing Umber for keys. Mining speed boost should be better. I just don't believe that. I don't think there's any way that could be true. Also, am I supposed to be mining all the Umber or just the orange ones? I promise you. I just don't believe it. There's no way. He cleared a Deftune sample for a few months. Well, I don't even know what that... What does that mean? Does Magic Fund affect a 5% drop or only under 5%? I'm not sure. It might be only... I don't know, truthfully speaking. I'm in VC with the guy that made the route you're using. I made this route! I didn't take this route from anyone! I'm just mining where all the Umber is! He says MSB is better. Okay, but how could it be better though? I just don't... I don't see a world where mining with mining speed boost is better than just Picobulus. It's not like there's a Picobulus penalty, right? This is my thinking on it. There's no way a mining speed boost is mining me that many blocks. There's no way. There's no way. Watch me? Well, shit, I don't want to miss my mine shaft. Like, I'm sure they're pretty close. Okay, let me mine out this shaft first and get the Lapis corpse, and then I'll join. But I feel like whatever you're gonna show me isn't gonna prove what you think it's gonna prove. Like there's just no way. It could be optimal, but the cooldown difference seems too low. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. Because that Picobulus throw, it wouldn't just be that once. It would be that Picobulus throw like twice. How could mining speed boost mine that many extra blocks? There's just no world where that's actually happening, right? Is what? How long is mining speed boost? Oh wait, party me again? Okay, let's see. Ask Claude. See, Claude would not be able to answer that. Okay, let's see it. Wait, how long is your cooldown? Right click right now and tell me after it's done. You missed all the good Umber! You're missing all the good Umber! You're missing all of the good ones! Is that it? Did it end already? There's literally no. It's a minute 60. It's a minute. It's 67 seconds ish. Okay, wait. How long is this cooldown? It's 24-second cooldown. There is no world where modding speed boost is even close to Picobulus. There's no world. There's no world. There's literally no world where that could even start to be true. You can pico 3 veins in a minute, but I just mined 8. Yeah, but pico is instant, and then I'm still mining in between. It's not like I throw my Picobulus and I sit there and wait. I throw my Picobulus, mine the ones I missed, and go to the next vein. There's no world where it's even closer. There's literally no world. Even if mining cult guide says mining speed boost, it's fucking cap. There's literally no way in hell. Like, look, I just throw it here, and I move on. The guy who made the Umber gun is number 20 in collection. That still doesn't prove anything. That's an appeal to authority is what that is. An appeal to authority fallacy or something. See, the argument is, I guess if there's not enough big Umber veins to throw at, but... 1 to 19 use Pico, bro! Dull your message, see? Dull your message. See, like, well, okay, what if the number 1 guy uses Pico? Really, Zebonic? I don't know what the hell a Monte Carlo simulation is, but... Bro, no, I don't care who you know. I'm telling you right now, there's no world where it's better to be using mining speed boost. There's simply no world. Monte Carlo simulation is something they use in quants trading. Alright. My buddy uses Pico and Glass Armor, he's API off and he's number 1. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, obviously that's not true, but the point you're proving is still there, where it's like, okay, just because you say you know someone that's doing something and they have a high collection doesn't mean they're doing it optimally. There's a best route for it, you want to see it. Okay, sure. Warp base and then show me the route. Warp base. I'll meet you there. Alright, let's see it. Okay, respectfully, I'm not ether warping. People who ether warp like that, you're just LARPing. Okay, mine this. These ones, okay. This one. This one, this one, this one. These guys, this one. Okay, you know, maybe I'll try that out. Maybe I'll try it out. No, Mash, that's what I'm saying, bro. We don't gotta pretend like you have to ether warp. We don't gotta pretend, alright? We don't have to. Okay, there's first Pico. I'm sure my other route is fine. Especially, I feel like this route has a higher chance to get, like, obstructed by someone else mining there. Umber is kind of dead. IDK. Umber is kind of dead. People do tongue now. Oh wait, shit. From here, it's right here. Then up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is like the same thing. Using a conduit for ether warp is underrated though, it's satisfying and easier. I mean, yeah, people have been doing that since, like, armadillo mining, but... I mean, the reality is, most people don't have a conduit, right? Wow, this thing is actually very cheap as well. Wait, this thing doesn't need any RNG drops? Can I make one of these? I guess I could. Let me get this. When was titanium in the recipe? I thought it always was. For some reason, there's a lot of like there's a lot of like mining items in E-Man Slayer recipes, which I kind of like that. Frostbitten. W mash, W bro. No, I don't need any mineshaft warps. I'll just do this. I haven't been worrying about shafts. It's just kind of downtime compared to mining normally, so. Guys, is anyone else here a mining speed boost believer? I want to know why. Because I personally think there's no way in hell. There's no way. It's been tested. Like, bro, look how many Umber blocks I'm breaking. And then I could do that in 24 more seconds. Like, Obulus equals less effort equals... That's another point! That's another point towards me! Probably better if you have perfect ether warping. Average person pickout is better. I don't even know if that's true. I don't even know if I'd agree with that. Oh. Okay, wait, maybe. Maybe, but it would be close. It would still be close. Okay, let's say both situations, you're ether warping perfectly. And so you basically have 100% mining uptime in both situations. So does the increase in speed from mining speed boost result in more blocks broken than Pickobulus when accounting for the difference in cooldown as well? Instinctively, I would have to say the answer would just be no, right? There's just literally no chance in hell. Right? Just because of how many blocks a Pickobulus could break. That's like why I think there's no way in hell. Like, it could break like the whole vein. Now, sheer force. How much does sheer force do? Miku, what do you think of what I just said? Why doesn't that make sense? 200 mining spread for 25 seconds. Honestly, that might even be better than mining speed boost. I think if you had the chords for where to break the umber specifically, it would make mining speed boost much better for you. Wait, why? Yeah, I mean, we could do the math. Miku, how many ticks is it to break? You're probably overlapping the blocks you break. What? No, that's not how mining spread works. That's not how mining spread works. Mining spread will find blocks that you haven't broken yet. Okay, I'll let this guy do his little path. Here, I'll show you an example, Mash. So, hold on, let me find an example. Did I get in the same lobby, or is everyone mining fucking? Hold on, let me think. Let me think of how I can make an example. So if I break this, oh wait, is Mash right? No, it broke it all the way there. I guess maybe this vein has some that's in the wall. I have no idea. Mash, it's like huge. Like the radius is like huge. Like that's not an actual issue. As long as you know how many blocks. Because what people also don't really consider when they're mining Umber is like, if you're only mining the orange stuff, like it's giving a lot. I think mining speed boost is LARP. Like I think even mathematically done by like robots, I think mining speed boost is worse. Because let's say that mining speed boost chops the time in half that it takes to break a block. Aren't you objectively how am I a LARPer? Because I'm questioning the math and I don't just take everything that someone tells me at face value? If that makes me a LARPer, I guess I'm the LARPer then. If questioning things and not taking things at face value makes people LARPers, I guess I'm a LARPer. What's your armor, Squid? Divon's armor. Yeah, guys, if someone tells you something, it must be true. How do you know it's true? Because that person told you. That's how you know. So anytime anyone tells you anything in this game, you should believe them. Otherwise, you're LARPing. Brahman maxing? True. So why am I a LARPer then, buddy? No, I honestly like the word LARP in the same way I like the way slop. Where everything is slop and everything is LARP now. Everyone's LARPing slop. Everyone's slop LARPing. Maybe I should just try out mining speed boost and see if I think it's better. Because how long is mining speed boost? You don't have enough experience with both to point out one being better. The people who claim mining speed boost is better probably have more experience in both. Okay, but experience, like, I'm not going off of experience. I'm going off of the mechanics of how these things work. That's what I'm saying. Mining speed boost is 25 seconds? Like, appealing to experience. Like, someone could have, like... Wait, I'm talking about LARP specifically, doesn't mean they're right. I'm not saying I have a ton of experience. So how is that LARPing? I would be LARPing if I said I'm like a... Yeah, how is that LARPing at all? Tungsten key? Because you called them a LARP. Bro, I mean, everyone's a LARP though. No, I would say it is LARPing! LARPing as if you, like, have objectively the best answer, and your explanation is, I've mined a lot of Umber, without engaging in anything I'm saying, when you could be wrong. Yeah, you're a LARPer. But also, I don't care if someone's LARPing or not. I'm gonna be honest. Just engage with what I'm saying. Like so far. Okay, you know, let's make a hypothetical. If mining speed boost is 25 seconds, and if it shaves, okay, let's say mining 1 Umber takes 1 second, and mining speed boost reduces the amount of time it takes to mine by 40%. So in 25 seconds, instead of mining 25 Umber, you're going to instead mine what did I say? 25 seconds. Reduce it by 25, or what was the example I just said? I forgot in the middle of saying that. It's 1 second to my number, reduce it by 40%, so it's 0.6. 25 divided by 0.6. So you would be able to mine 41.6 Umber. So the increase in that amount of Umber is... What's the math on that? What's the... It's 16. So you're mining 16 more Umber in this situation. Obviously before block spread. So let's assume you have 300 spread. If you have 300 spread, then you're breaking 4 blocks per break instead of just 1. So 16 times 4. So you'd be breaking an extra 64 Umber blocks. Every 2 minutes. Because of Picobulus. Or how long is Picobulus? Or no, it's not 2 minutes, it's 1 minute. Every 67 seconds. But with Picobulus like this, I mean, I guess it depends where you throw it largely, but It's every 24 seconds. Hello, Megs. How you doing? Every 24 seconds. I just still don't think mining speed boost is better. Like right there. How many blocks is that? Six by 530. Is it 6 by? Is that 27 blocks? Hey, you know what? Maybe I'm starting to believe it. Because I guess the issue is... Actually, no, am I? Because you could almost pick Obulus 3 times as much as you could mining speed boost. And also, I don't know how many ticks on an Umber block it actually saves you. I don't know. Bro, we need to bring back the scientific method into Skyblock. Someone should have this shit written out in plain text. But everyone just says, this guy said so, so it must be better, because that guy said so. That's what Mining Cult is for? Okay, but where are the proofs in Mining Cult, though? Speed boost is better 90% of your time is spent lagging because servers are on life support. I guess that is true. But what's true about that is Pico is better if the servers are laggy as shit. I guess that's the true part of that. But like, why? I don't know. I don't know if I believe speed boost being better, even on non-laggy servers. How many ticks does speed boost save you? How many ticks off of an Umber block are you saving from that? I guess I should pick Obulus in here. See, the more I think about getting Frostbitten die, the more of a waste of time it seems like. Because technically I could drop it off of Lapis corpses from meter. And I'll probably do that before I get enough scrap. Mash, that is exactly why I don't listen to everyone. Wouldn't Pico be better because if you activate mining speed boost, you lose part of your ability time moving between veins while you lose no time from Pico since it's instant. That is also another thing to consider for sure. I just think there's no way pick Obulus isn't bad. Alright, until someone gives me some proof. Some well-written proof. Because it's not Pick Obulus versus mining speed boost. It's Pick Obulus versus mining speed boosts with a count to their cooldowns. And the mining in between. Because like when counting blocks for mining speed boost, you can't count every block broken during mining speed boost. You could only count the extra blocks during mining speed boost that you wouldn't have broken if mining speed boost wasn't active. That's how you would count it. So many unanswered questions. Oh, okay, well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, I am sending you guys off to Dr. Wiley. Dear leader, you made it for the end of the stream. You made it just for the end. I'm gonna send you guys off to Dr. Wiley, and yeah. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I appreciate you coming to the stream. Dude, thank you anyone who was engaging in the interesting conversations we had about RNG meter and also mining speed boost versus Picobulus. I genuinely think that stuff is very interesting. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. Take care, take care. Yeah. Oh, Maniac Miner is actually shit. That's not even in the conversation. Alright, have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye. Say hi to Dr. Wiley. Drop a follow when you get there, please. Drop a follow when you get there. Drop a follow before you leave here. And, shit, anything else? Use code Squid. Use code Squid. Use code Squid. Use code Squid.